boy, I wasn't even trying to lose weight. And that's the part that really flabbergasted me. Like, I wasn't trying. And it's when I stopped trying, that's when it happened. Also, it is raining out of nowhere. It just started here. I do have my mic, so I apologize in advance if you hear background noises, because, you know, Mother Nature wants to be a part of the video. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, 𝐒𝐻𝐿𝐴. I'm Kim, also known as the Good to All Doctor to some, and this is a safe place to learn about and celebrate being a woman. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button to join the Bingo Babe family, and let's dive into this week's video. So as promised, I'll be sharing how I lost 30 pounds, 20% of my body weight, in 2 months. Without any crazy diets, no exercise, no starvation, and notably no saggy skin. That's very important to note. And I decided to do this video as a story time rather than a formal sit down and chat. I am a medical doctor, but I am not a nutritionist, okay honey? I do know the information, but I am not diving into the protein versus carbohydrate versus sugars, all them things that is not happening in this video. I'm just gonna sit down and talk to you how I would talk to a friend. My weight loss journey has been pretty, what's a good adjective? Discouraging prior to this season. When I was a teenager up to when I was 23, I gradually went from about 130 pounds, which is where I'm at now, 135 pounds, to 150. I know, so when I was 23, I said, alright, cool, so 150 can go on, that's enough, that's good, all good, okay. Then from 2018 to 2020, earlier this year, out of nowhere, I just started to gain weight exponentially, and I just did not understand what went on. Like, when you look on me good, you see say I'm hefty, right? Like, I reached 167 pounds. Like, I'll feel it when I walk. Like, when I stepped, I felt the weight on my body. Let me just say, there was nothing at all wrong with my body prior to my weight loss. My body was pretty good, I liked it, but it just wasn't me. There was nothing wrong. It's just that I felt heavy. And luckily for me, I carry weight in the lower half of my body, like from my belly button down. So when you glimpse me, at first glimpse, you say, oh, it's a slim girl, you know, because you see my upper body. But you see, when I get up and walk, it's a different story. So I had to really think about what happened. Like, what happened? Like, how did I go from 150 to 167, 170 pounds? Like, how, you know? And I was doing some reflection, and it was a mixture of a crazy work schedule. My work hours were awful. I would work up to 72 hours sometimes with minimal time to sleep, take a power nap, and then I would order pizza, which was the next thing. I would order pizza 5 times a week almost, and I would just stuff my face in between patients when I was on the go, and I never really had time to prepare a proper meal. And you know, when I finally had my day off, whenever that was, I just want to sleep. Like, I just wasn't in the long talking, like I just wanted to rest. So it was a mixture of crazy work hours, poor sleep patterns, crazy inappropriate diet, and 2 medical conditions that I mentioned that I suffered with earlier in this year. And those 2 things are endometriosis and PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. These 2 conditions resulted in excruciating cyclic pain. Every month, same time, make you move. But in addition to that, I had the infamous endo belly, fluctuating weight, and the embarrassing "congrats on the baby" comment, which, let me just say, since we're sitting on a talk right now, since we're just well and comfortable, let me just say, commentary on weight is not a greeting, okay? It is not a greeting. Boy, you lose weight or boy, you get fat. That is inappropriate, people. And most importantly, if you don't know if a woman is pregnant, don't tell her congratulations on her belly. Only to alter order. Like, don't make me joke in your eye. Don't make me joke in your eye. Don't do it. Comment below if you understand what I said, because I feel like this should be something that is already known. I don't understand. When I gain weight, boy, I get fat. You see, now that I lost all this weight, people are coming up to me like, what happened to you? What happened? I'm like, what happened? What happened? Where the rest of you then? Like, excuse me? First of all, I look good. That's number one. And number two, mind your business. So yeah, the next thing was, like most of us, I battled with inconsistency. It was honestly a spiritual warfare. Definitely something that was a generational curse in my family that I had to break up off of me. I really had a hard time finding myself in a gym. I would go to the gym for 2 days in a row, spend 3 months membership, you know. I would get 3 months membership and say, yeah, this time is serious, get trained up. 2 times in a row, that's it, you know, till about 6 months to a year. And then I would all buy gym equipment, and the gym equipment I look upon me like, I'm just like, mind your business. Thank you. Mind your business. Mind your business. Okay? But you see, this year, guys, I can't emphasize how bad it got. Like February, March, them time there. Yo, I was a size 10, you know? I was a size 2 as a teenager. 2, 4, because my lower body was on a wider end, so 4 at the bottom, 2 at the top, you know? And then we look at size 6 at the top, because as I mentioned, my upper half is really small. But then a size 10 at the bottom, everything we buy I have to get taken, because I had to buy for my lower half. I was just swagging and surfing in the top parts, like it just wasn't working out. It wasn't even just my weight alone that I was struggling with. I started to struggle with my skin. My sleep pattern was just off. Like everything, every aspect of me just, it never lined up. Like I was so out of alignment, it wasn't even funny. And then make matters worse, in March, coronavirus came. Good. I thought I was up to my neck then. I was up to my chest before corona, and then corona came and I was up to my neck, child. It was rough. The worry of infecting my family, the uncertainty that came with the virus, the world locking down, and this goes on and on. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I dive right in to the front lines. Despite those fears and the uncertainty and everything else I was going through, I made an oath to take care of my patients no matter what is happening. Coronavirus, no coronavirus, it was my responsibility and my duty, and I upheld that. But that doesn't mean that on the back of my mind, may I wonder, oh, Jesus. You know, like, I'm a human being, you know, I have feelings. But yeah, it was rough. Luckily, however, coronavirus did not come by itself. The Lord also came. The Lord came and swooped me up, y'all. He swooped me up. Don't worry, this is attached to the reason how I lost the weight. I'm not digressing again. But he done swooped me up and just had me under his wing. And as some of you know, I gave my life to Christ. Actually, this time last year, oh my gosh, it's almost my birthday. On the 25th of August, 2019, I gave my life to Christ, and it was one of the best things I've ever done. It is the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. And as he promised, he would never leave me or forsake me, and he stayed true. He is so faithful. He came to my rescue earlier this year and protected me, loved on me, and called me into a whole prayer fast, y'all. So your girl was definitely in the secret place of the Most High during most of this quarantine corona period. During the fast, I committed the time that I would normally spend on social media to the Lord. I would spend time with him, and I'm nicey, like, he really stay good. Like, I'm tell you something, like, whoo, how did I live my life without him before? We spent so much time together either praying, and anybody would really know me now and get to know this version of me. No, I love to pray. Like, call me, yes girl, I pray. Come, let's pray. I also spend a lot of time in worship and reading my Bible. Let me say something about the Bible. I love reading the Bible because when I read the Bible, it comes like it read me back. Like, I really feel like it's a living word. It really is, and I really enjoyed that time I spent there. But this is the part where everybody want to hear. This is the part where you want to. Yeah. So yes, and also, since we're about to dive into what I did, I also want to share with you that I did not work out. I wanted to this year, since quarantine starts. I worked out 4.5 times. 4.5. The half counts because I did like 50 crunches that time, and that's a workout. That's a workout. So 4.5 times. So I didn't work out. This is just solely how I ate. And yeah, bag of chatting, sorry. Okay, so I could only do this with the strength of the Lord. Alright, so let me just preface that. I, again, had no intention of losing weight. I just studied what fasting was and felt the call to fast and wanted to get close to the Lord and wanted to break off some generational curses, which, let me tell you something right now. Me not pass on nothing but generational blessings to my people them. So if the Lord called me for 2 years, 3 years, however much long, 1 month, however long, to fast, to do that, I'm doing it. So yeah, I have to just get that out there. It was very serious because my children, my many children that I'm gonna have, are gonna be very blessed, ever blessed. Okay, very good. So yes, where was I? Yes, so I was called into this fast and I made a commitment to what I could eat and what I couldn't eat. So here we go. No, I will get the list now because it's long. No animal products or animal byproducts, no processed foods, no dairy, including butter, no bread, white rice, desserts, including carrot cake, fried food, alcohol, coffee, or artificial sweeteners. And I did say animal products, not meat, you know, I said animal. So in other words, if you have a mother and a father, parents, I couldn't eat it. Good. Remember, this is not a diet, right? It's not a diet. This was me giving certain foods that I found desirable to the Lord. Okay. Then, I know you must be wondering what I did eat. What I said, what did I say yes to? What didn't I commit it? I was able to eat beans, vegetables, whole grain, mushrooms, nuts, seeds, fruit, tofu, coconut, hemp, and almond milk. And let me tell you something, that's actually a lot of food. Because when I went to the supermarket and I just started to grab up things that I could eat, and then I went to the kitchen, Holy Spirit just became a chef. He done gave me the ingredients and the recipe. I didn't even need a cookbook. I didn't use any recipes. I just took everything out of my head and just started to whip it together, and it was so good. So good. So I'm here to tell you it is possible, but boy, for me, I only could have done it in the Lord's strength because me love shrimp. Me love shrimp. For me to be able to abstain from shrimp and not have shrimp for a good while was only the strength of the Lord. That is a testimony. That is a testimony. Because
I love shrimp. I love pepper shrimp, curly shrimp, garlic shrimp, fried shrimp, coconut shrimp, teriyaki shrimp, shrimp kebab, shrimp fried rice, meatloaf shrimp, everything shrimp. I love it.
Oh no, I just can't believe that I didn't have shrimp for so long. Like, Lord, it's only you. And I love the Lord more than I love shrimp. So I was just like, you know what? I am going to make a promise. I'm going to keep it. Remember how I told you that I was just focusing on the Lord and I was trying to lose weight? Well, let me tell you when I found out I was losing weight. So Father's Day came around and I was given the opportunity to finally put on something other than my scrubs or my pajamas, because you know we're all in the house, and even when them let me out and so we can go out, I still was being very responsible. So we all got dressed up and went to the living room for dinner for Father's Day, and I tried on some jeans and the jeans just drop off of me, and I'm just like, what is this? Where is the rest of me? And I'm just like, look in the mirror, and I'm just like, oh. But my skin was on fleek, but the rest of me was just like, where are you? So I tried on a whole bunch of other clothes, and it's funny because I did a closet haul video, so I'll drop in some of that footage. I was trying a whole bunch of clothes and I realized, hold on, wait, I can't fit anything. I have to give away everything. You know, it was mind-blowing. I went on a scale and I was 144 pounds, and I was just like, huh? It blew my mind because I got so used to having the endo belly and the weight and not being successful in losing it. It kind of makes me emotional. That I thought it was something that I had to live with and struggle with, and not to even mention that since this period of my life, I haven't had another painful period. All my menstrual issues, everything is gone. Acne is gone, endo belly is gone. This weight, this extra weight that was on me was just gone. And after the fast now, as I mentioned, I couldn't tolerate anything anymore, so I decided to continue on with a vegan lifestyle, with intermittent days where I have salmon or whatever it may be, like not a strict vegan lifestyle really and truly. I just go with the flow, but my diet is a lot cleaner and it surrounds the foods that I listed earlier, and I maintain the weight. You know, usually after you lose weight rapidly, your skin gets saggy and, you know, you gain back the weight immediately or like 10 times more. Not me. It's been a month or two now and I have maintained my 135 pounds. My waist is 26 inches and my hips are 40 inches and my bust is 34 inches. Also blew my mind, like really blew my mind, was my skin. My skin. Father, you did a great job. My skin, y'all. Like wait, I didn't even ask him for this. I was so focused on the emotional baggage, the spiritual baggage, my family. Like, I was so focused on becoming a whole person that I didn't even realize the creative work that he was doing in me. Like, I wasn't even trying to lose this weight. But you see, after that period of time which I dedicated to the Lord, I started a skincare routine to moisturize my skin, and I will definitely do a video on that as well, because that I believe has really helped with preventing the stretch marks and the saggy skin. My skin is so firm and taut and just full of collagen. Like, yes, skin, yes. So yeah, that's it. That's how I lost the weight, and that's my story time. I didn't want to do a formal video where I sit down and give you point by point and break it up. I just wanted to talk to you guys. I just wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to be myself and just talk. So now it's time for the gym. Your girl, she's trying. She's trying. Consistency, is that you? I'm really excited about building from this frame that I have. My body is a decent size to really build some solid, lean muscles on. Yeah! I'm pumped. You guys may hear the rain if you do. Sorry about that, I can't control that. But yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all the works, and I will see you guys on the next video. Shalom.